Hello, welcome back or welcome to Soul Whispers with Michelle. I'm so happy to have you here with me. This is a soul-led message, which means if it doesn't resonate deep within, and if you're fighting with it in any sort of way, just leave this behind for the soul that it is meant to find. May love hold you, may truth guide you, and may you be released from what is not yours to carry. And so it is. All right, my friends, let's dive right in. Your soul wants you to focus on celebration, gatherings. All right. Why does your soul want you to focus on that? We have Irish moss, abundance of self-energy. Maybe you've been depleted lately, and I know sometimes when you are depleted, it can feel like having to connect with other people would actually like take away from that because you don't have the energy to speak. But with the cards being where they are and why they're coming out, it looks like there's a celebration or a gathering for you to focus on because you may have been lower on energy, and this is actually going to spark some sort of revitalization within you. Okay, what's opening up for you? We have peach moonstone. Slow down, things progress in their own time. It almost feels like you may be worried about a particular situation, like you're worried about where you're currently at within your goal or within a project or with something. You're worried about timing. And what's coming through with this is when I feel like when you connect with this celebration or you go to this gathering and maybe you either listen to people speak or that you just tell them how you're feeling, whichever one resonates more strongly, where they can support you and tell you something along the lines of, oh, when I was doing that, it happened overnight and all of a sudden this took off. So I do feel like there could be something in that for you here, as if you go to this and there's something about timing that this gathering or the people that you're with allow you to see. What's supporting you? We have purity of heart, trust, and kindness. That's what it kind of feels like. What would be supporting you is the people around you being very tender, really like showering you with love for where you're at, because it feels almost as though within this reading that it's pretty heavy, that you're feeling pretty heavily like you failed or it's just not going to work out. Like it just feels very heavy. And so it does seem like the people that will be at this gathering are really going to love on you and really lift that burden from you. What's coming in to further assist you? We have composting. So there's going to be something about your current situation that you end up turning into a treasure. I mean, to me, just based on the cards, it's like the trash, the composting is like you don't feel like you have the energy to go, and then you go and you end up having way more energy or vitalized energy when you come back from this this gathering, because it's almost like you're taking whatever grief that you have, and as you're talking through this within this gathering, it's like all the fears are turning into reassurances or something like that. All right, the truth is, Primrose, you're highly magnetic right now. So I think this is partly why people are going to be drawn to you at this party. Let them be drawn to you. I think you're just in this state where I think we go through periods of time where we're more magnetic than other times. And in part, what I'm seeing here is it's dependent on how all of our energy is focused, because when it's scattered in different places, that's when it has a harder time manifesting. But anyway, it seems like you're in a highly magnetic state. And I feel like you're going to draw the people that need to come to you within this gathering to really lift you up in order for you to navigate next steps. Commit to, we have painted eggs. In pursuit of joy, master your craft. So your soul's wanting you to commit to having fun while you're doing something. So like I was saying in the beginning here, there's something that you've been working on that feels like you haven't fully gotten it off or launched the way that you want it. And your soul is just saying, commit to continuing, commit to just the pursuit, and also commit to finding joy in the pursuit. And I know that can be tedious, like, how can I do this in a fun way? But if you make that your focus, then when you get into the activity, it makes it much easier. It makes it much easier for you to do it for a longer period of time. And it also makes it easier for you to keep coming back to it, because it's like a muscle that keeps getting worked. So commit to the pursuit of your craft, like mastering this craft with joy. The undercurrent flowing through this gathering, we have spring cleaning. And it does, it's a clearing. And it makes sense that the undercurrent flowing through this gathering for you is that there's going to be a clearing of negative energy and allowing kind of a fresher new spirit to walk forward. All right, and then we have your soul wants you to do wreath making. Be mindful of the energy around you. You know what? I usually take that card with a little bit of a, not a negative energy, but just being careful as to putting up boundaries about what you want in. But with this particular card, it's still that same, like, it's always good. You should always have your gate attended, so to speak, where you're being very discerning about what you're letting in and out. Not everything can pass through. And with this, I get more of a feeling of go ahead and keep your gate up, but allow the things that to pass through that lift your spirit. So it's like, have this, I don't know, like metal gate, like I'm seeing the one where it's just like pull, but it's very open space so that there are things that can filter through, but you're not allowing everything to come through. So do pay attention to the environment at this gathering and where you feel that burden lifted from you, where you feel that lightness, let that energy in. And if you are around other people at this gathering that make you feel heavier or wanting to withdraw in, just have that be your warning light to go navigate towards somebody that feels lighter, okay? If this soul whisper supported you and you would like to reciprocate that support, my Venmo and PayPal are located in the description. If you'd like to support me in a free way, liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel really helps me expand my reach, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Until the next whisper, my friends.